Hi everybody, Lala here. Today we're going to be doing a little story time. So as you can see from the title, this video is going to be talking about some of my previous shenanigans I used to get up to when I was a kid on Animal Jam. Before I get into anything, okay, everything in this video happened in like 2018, 2019 when I was 13, 14 years old. I want to clarify, I am now almost 21 years old. I'm obviously not the same person as I was 13 years old, and I do not scam anymore, okay? Do not scam. If I were to scam, okay, I'm pretty sure, I think a year or two ago, when I was trusted with a Milky Tiara when it was worth 10,000 black longs, I'm pretty sure, hypothetically, if I was still a scammer, I think I probably would have taken that back in the day and, you know, ransacked that girl that I didn't actually even know. She just joined my stream. Anyway, so yeah, today we're talking about how I was one of the biggest Animal Jam scams, one of the most popular ones as well. I wouldn't say one of the richest, but I was definitely one of the most popular. Now, if you were around in 2018, 2019, you are probably familiar with the username Kick Scams. Kick Scams was, I guess, identity, a persona I used to have where I used to scam people on. Now, my main look on this account was, it's low-key kind of tough, okay? Obviously, I don't condone scamming people, but back in the day, I low-key, like, this look was actually really tough. So, my main look was a black panda with one red eye and one blue eye. Now, I also have fan art, I do believe, on my really old Google Drive account of some of this fan art that I actually was made from people. Really cool. I actually really like this artwork a lot, and it actually is a part of the thumbnail as well on this video. But basically, I used to scam people. Now, I used to have one of those really cringe, you know, those like scamming channels like Toka from like way back in the day when, you know, Animal Jam was definitely in its better years when people used to scam people, and they used to record their trades and post it on YouTube. And back then, man, those videos freaking blew up. Like, I remember back in the day, I used to have a friend, her name, I don't know if I want to say her name because I don't know if she's actually still plays in this game. Anyway, she made a video and it got like 30,000 views. It was just a scamming tutorial as well at the time, and it got like 30,000 views. So me being like 13 years old, I was like, yo, I need to hop on this. I can get easy views, easy likes, easy subs, and easy items pretty easily. So in 2018, I decided to make the channel Kick Scams. You might be asking, why did you choose the name Kick Scams? Well, a matter of fact, I randomly went on Google and I looked up a random name generator, and it told me to put in things that I like. I think I put in like Animal Jam, some random things that I actually just liked at the time when I was like 13 years old, and it came up with the username Jam Kicks. Obviously, the jam is from you know, Animal Jam. And I ran with the username for a little while, and I dropped the jam, and I just basically became Kicks for, it was on and off for many years. I'm pretty sure like 2 years was on and off, like 2018, 2019. It was like a year and a bit in between. I don't know if I have any of the videos of me scamming people back in the day. I think I have videos of me trying to scam people, but I don't actually have any successful scams. Although I do have one video. So for context, I used to run a Discord server. This was my own server. It was basically like a scamming hub on Animal Jam. This was like 2018. This is like prime Animal Jam scamming sort of years. I remember this year was just like absolutely crazy. There was so much going on in the community. Everyone was a scammer. Everyone had some secret account on Discord, and they would be in these scamming servers. Literally almost everyone that I knew was involved with something like this, like off game. I had a server and I had a member. Now, when I say I was a bad scammer, I was a really bad scammer, because what I used to do was I used to scam my viewers of my scamming Animal Jam channel. I used to scam the scammers on my scamming channel is what I'm applying here. I used to scam the scammers on my scamming channel, which is just like a new low. Like, it was horrible. Anyway, what I did was I think I asked someone on my server, hey, can I please use your tan headdress as bait for a trust scam for a video? And they were like, yeah, that's fine, I can do that. Now, I have the video of me scamming them when I was 13 years old, but I do want to say I obviously feel really bad. Obviously, scamming kids isn't very good, but just looking at this video now is insane, because on my perspective, I remember this morning very well when I did take this item. This was my first headdress I think I ever had, so I was like freaking out. I remember I legitimately took this item, okay, I blocked this person and banned them from my Discord server, and I literally logged off of Animal Jam. I went to school, and I remember my first period I had, my first like class, I had maths, and I remember I literally sat in class that morning and I edited that scamming video and I posted it to my YouTube channel like an hour later, which is like obviously crazy because I just had no remorse at the time. I did not actually care at all. Obviously not something I would do nowadays, but yeah, that was probably one of my biggest scams, I would say. I did actually hack and scam a lot more back in the day, much more items when I was 13 years old, but I might talk about another video where like I guess talk about like some of the hacks I used to do. Obviously now I make videos talking about how you guys can avoid being hacked and stuff like that, or I did early on this channel anyway, because there's not really any new hacks really going on Animal Jam. But I did actually have a video, I think a year ago, of me talking about my past on this channel. That video is now privated just because the purpose of that video was to kind of be more open with you guys about like my scamming history when I was a child. But now obviously there's some of that stuff in that video doesn't really have full context for a lot of things, and a lot of people were actually weaponizing that video back in the day when I did post it, because people weaponized it in the wrong way. They used the video in the wrong way, they perceived it in the wrong way, and unfortunately that video only negatively impacted me. Like I said, I'm very open with talking about my past and whatnot. If someone DMs me being like, hey Lala, I heard they used to scam people in like 2018, 2017, yeah, like I'm very open. If someone DMs me asking something, I always reply, and I always, you know, give my honest answer about it and try and talk it out and whatnot, try and give like full context on things, because obviously I feel like everyone on Animal Jam has scammed before, and I don't think it's a big deal, especially if you're a child. I think if you're an adult and you do it, that's different, but if you're a kid, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, everyone has scammed an item. It's not like money. Obviously it's completely different. It's an in-game virtual item, and I think people overreact when it comes to like scammers. Like, honestly, for me, if I had a friend that scammed on Animal Jam, I actually legitimately wouldn't care, as long as they're a good person and they're nice to me and they don't do anything outrageous and out of my morals. Like, I could care less, to be honest, when it comes to scamming, because I understand all points of it. Like, honestly, I do. But I guess that's kind of what everyone would just say in this video. I do understand if you guys are watching, this is the first time you actually heard of this news, that I used to scam when I was like a little child. If you would like to unsub, you can, absolutely. Like, I understand completely. I did make a video a year ago, but I do understand I did private that like a month ago, and you know, you probably didn't actually get the chance to see it because that video actually only got like 3,000 views, I think. So I don't think too many people did actually see it, but just a little story time. You guys get to find out a little bit more lore around me. If you would like me to make another video talking about my like past, or just like a story time, or just dropping some crazy lore, I do have a lot to me. So yeah, if you guys want to see more stuff like that, let me know. I could probably talk about some of the things I used to do when I used to hack people, because that was a different story. What I did was absolutely insane. I cannot believe I did that, and I'm so ashamed, and I'm so embarrassed that I used to do these things when I was a kid. It is so embarrassing to say that I used to scam people in this game, because it's just like, who the hell cares? Honestly, imagine telling someone in real life, hey, I used to scam on this like animal game. Like, that is it is so dumb. But yeah, that's basically it. If you guys want to, you know, drop a comment, you know, talk about maybe some of your guys' experiences as well when you did used to scam on this game, or if you did, or if you didn't, or just your thoughts in general, then I'd love to hear it down below. But yeah, apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time, I guess. So this is like a random lore drop, not necessarily a story. I was just talking about how I used to be one of the biggest scammers on Animal Jam, but legitimately, I was hated by everyone. I was hated by the general community, and I was hated by other scammers because I used to scam their friends. Like, I cannot like imagine that. That's like a low of lows. So very embarrassing now, obviously, but that's kind of funny now I think about it. Obviously I regret doing it, but it's like I can't change anymore, and I know I'm not like that anymore, so it's gotta move on and, you know, do my own thing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I do appreciate that a lot. If you guys would like to see more, please comment down below or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that a bunch. Also, before I end the video fully, I would like to thank the channel members on this channel. If you guys didn't know, every single end of my videos, I shout out the channel members. If you guys would like to become one, first link in the description, or you can press join next to the subscribe button. You get a bunch of perks, podcasts, you get exclusive videos earlier, you get emojis, things like that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, shout out to Void for becoming a channel member. Thank you, Jay Miranda. And obviously, Isaac. You guys are the goats. Thank you, channel members. If you guys like to join once again, click the join button next to the subscribe button or first link in the description to join that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys don't hate me. I appreciate all the support and love as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.